The calorie model of weight gain and loss is flawed. You've been told that it's all about calories in versus calories out, but I'm here to say that that's one of the biggest lies in the fitness space. What actually controls your body composition is your hormones, not just a caloric math equation. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 scientific proofs to show you that calories are not the determining factor for fat gain or loss, and why what you eat matters far more than how much you eat for your overall body composition. The first scientific proof that shows that the calorie model is flawed is something called de novo lipogenesis. De novo lipogenesis is a fancy sounding Latin term which quite literally translates to the beginning of fat, or new fat if you will. And to understand it, we have to rewind a bit and talk about glucose and its interaction inside the body. You see, when we eat carbohydrates, that is in our body transformed into something called glucose. This glucose then enters our blood. You may have often heard of the term blood glucose. That's what it means, the glucose levels inside your blood. So your body tries its very best to get that glucose out of the blood. And one of the first things it does is it sends that glucose to the liver. And the liver can only hold so much. So any excess that's beyond the liver's capability is then stored in the muscles. But similarly, the muscles can only hold so much as well. A little bit more than the liver, but still not that much overall. So in the end, if you still have an excess amount of glucose in your blood, which you often do because the liver and the muscles cannot hold that much, that excess level, those excess glucose molecules or whatever are basically stored as fat. There's no other place for it to go other than your fat stores. So something you may or may not have noticed in that explanation is that de novo lipogenesis does not care at all about calories. It only cares about glucose, specifically how much glucose can fit in your liver, in your muscles, and what the body is going to do with the excess. Nowhere in de novo lipogenesis is there ever any consideration for calories. You could theoretically be in a calorie deficit, and if you're eating a very high carb diet, you'll still be getting so much glucose in the body that your body has to undergo de novo lipogenesis. Similarly, the same thing can happen whether you're at maintenance as well. You could be at maintenance and still be gaining fat because of de novo lipogenesis, and obviously the same can happen in a surplus as well. Calories are basically just irrelevant to de novo lipogenesis, which basically disproves the calorie model as being the gospel of weight gain and weight loss.